Very nice. Right. Everyone, look at the teacher! Look at the teacher! Oh, she put on her pixie costume like me. Ah, we've been fancy. Except she doesn't have nearly half as nice of a nameplate. This girl, she put on her fancy nameplate to match. I missed my finger works. I had to go visit the doctor today. Oh no, is it okay? Like, what did they say? Was it like broken or sprained or just sore? Like, what's going on? Also, I don't know if you heard earlier, Sasha, but thank you so much for the resub. I think you technically resubbed while I was offline, because I was there before I started the stream. And I was like, oh my god, did I miss that? But I think it was when we were offline. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Oh my gosh, that's like blast from the past. It's been a minute since we had He-Man. She said it's not fractured and I didn't hit nerves, so it should be good. It's only blue a bit because I lost blood. Oh my goodness. Just bruised, maybe, I guess? Oh, still, like, I'm glad that it's not anything, like, super serious, like, you know? I'm super glad to hear that. You definitely don't want, like, injuries on your hands and things. It's harder to type now, though. Yeah, it probably will be for a few days, and I imagine that playing games isn't going to be the easiest either. Post? But I'm very glad that you're gonna be okay. And that it's not something like super serious. At least the shiny head doesn't eat all my fingers. Truth. It's the truth. Also, hey bestie, how you doing this morning? She rocked in, got her He-Man on, and abandoned us, question mark? No, she's probably getting ready for work. So we're about 60, 84, 85, 86, 87 cakes in. Yeah, we're about halfway-ish. I missed it. She got the first cake. The host is sleeping. Welcome back, Coil. So what is the plan for your time off? Anything fun, or are you just gonna relax? Spend some time cleaning or something crazy. Guys, I want a day off. It's so tempting though to take tomorrow off. I would just feel so bad if I abandoned the other people at my work to doing the thing there. I just got a gift sub to GBV. Forgot about voices. Random. Yay, I got a sub. I have a mess of tools to organize my garage, and it is literally packed. Get it! It's okay, you get to go hang out in your man cave and be happy. I think I have strong bones because I never break anything. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Someone bake a cake. I've never broken a bone either, knock on wood and all that. I don't want to start. I have some very strong hits, falls, and accidents, and I'm always fine. Oh my gosh. Do you drink like all your milk? Like, are you like a big calcium person? Strong bones! The only 3 minutes I eat. Milk and cereal is my favorite food growing up. Milk and cereal. I still like that every now and then. Like, if I'm ever feeling really lazy and don't want to, like, cook or anything, cereal is, like, a nice go-to. It's like, oh, I just have to add milk, and then it's lovely. Cake is bacon. You have a little void bean, a little black kitty in your lap. How are the kitties, by the way, after their surgery? Sometimes there's cereal at work for lunch because we get milk for free. All I need to bring is the cereal in a bowl. Nice. Just keep the bowl and the cereal in your desk and you're good. Just be like, boop a doop boop boo. He's the smallest being out of the kittens we have currently. Aww. Do you like do fostering or are they all yours? That's my thing. Like I would never be able to foster, I don't think, just because I would get too attached and I'd be like, and they have a new home now with me. And then people would be like, that's not how fostering works. And I'd be like, I was supposed to find them a home, wasn't I? I found them the best one. I can vouch for it. It's truly a great home. We just baking all these cakes now. Looks like we're almost there. I don't know, guys. I'm too like lazy to do math. I hate math. Do I have to go to work tomorrow, guys? Someone say no. I mean, you can do the responsible thing and tell me, yes, I have to go. But I'll just be a little sad. No, they are all mine. But we are trying to find them homes as we don't have the ability to care for them all, sadly. But the boys are doing well after their surgery, just a bit loopy while they have to wear cones. It's actually amusing as Ash and I have gotten to the point that we make a joke about being coned when they try to rub their heads on us for attention. Aww. Tomorrow's Friday. He will live. Gosh, those motivational words right there. It's Friday. He'll live. Been a rough week. Oh, my boys are actually really lucky. Like the vet I took them to, I don't know what they did, but neither Copernicus or Schrodinger had cones after I got them fixed. Like they just were cone free. And I was like, hey, I'm not gonna argue with this. I think it made it easier on them because they didn't have like the hindrance of the cone afterwards during the recovery and stuff. We had to get them cones to avoid them from cleaning air while it heals. We were about a week into the healing process. See, that's the thing. Like, my guys, like, I asked the vet, like, do I have to stop them from licking or anything? And they were like, no, it's fine. They didn't need a cone. They didn't need nothing. And, like, I could see... This sounds weird, but I could see the little incision on their shaved balls. And so, like, I knew the vet had done a thing, but... I don't know how they closed it, but there was no stitches, nothing. It was just magic. And I was like, okay. That's interesting. But, just like, yay, no cones. So we have 90... We have 120 cakes. 123. Getting there. I saw this thing of these people that had cats, and they must have had like 6 or so cats, but all the cats had cones on, and they were like, it's like cone bumper cars. The cats are just all running into each other and bopping things with their cones and bopping each other, and it was like, oh dear. Turn this off. The place we took them said that we had to keep the area dry as they use the surgical glue to close the area up. So we have to avoid them from cleaning it so the glue doesn't degrade and reopen the wound. And we have to take them back to get it closed again. Oh, if it were to like reopen. Interesting though, like different places have different practices kind of thing. My friend, like in Japan, she got her cats fixed, and her 2 boys, when she got them fixed, they had stitches and had to have a cone and everything. And when I told her about like how it went for my boys, or Shortier, because I didn't have Copernicus at the time, she was like, "Are you sure they actually did something?" And I was like, I don't think they just went and shaved his balls for no reason. Like, that would be really weird. We're going to deceive her. Let's just shave him. But there's definitely nothing in there. So, I believe it. Coyle's amused. I'm glad someone is. And that's basically what the boys do with the cones. It's quite funny to watch them bump into things as long as they don't get hurt doing so. They even swing their heads just to look up at us sometimes. Aww. It's also a pain for them though too. Like it gets caught on things. Like if you have stairs and stuff, they have to be really careful not to catch it on the edge of the stair, or like if they're trying to jump up on a thing. Oh. Bixby bacon. I've gained another little bean. Can I just borrow them for like an hour and have them crawl all over me and just be in like a giant kitten pile? Like, you know, like, oh. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't know if anyone watches like the Jimmy Fallon like late show or whatever. I'm not sure which one it is. The Tonight Show? The Late Show? I don't know. Anyway, he has this thing like the pup quiz. And it's like he does quizzes with like celebrities, and if they get the questions right, they win a puppy. And so like they're sitting in like a giant recliner, and someone just brings out a puppy and adds it to them, and then they end up with like 6 puppies just crawling all over them. And I'm like, yes, can I sign up for this? Please, please. That's my kind of quiz. Just cover me in puppies. Like, did I make a cake layer? I don't remember. I'll wait, and if these guys haven't made one, then we'll know. This... She put away a station. Cake. 60, 120. We're almost to 150. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, tempting me with kittens. You'd have to bring the kitten to Japan, you know, like get its rabies vaccines, get them over across the water, the little lovely airplane ride as an accompanied minor. My little like, kitty babies. I'm not allowed to have more cats though in my apartment, so. The zoom emote. They're both sleeping right now. Like I can see the edge of Schrodinger's ear. And Copernicus I think is in the bedroom. He's not anywhere that I can see him. Cakes be cakin'. Have you ever thought about getting a cat coil? One of the boys are sleeping at my feet, and then I have 2 little beans basically in my lap asleep currently. That sounds so precious. So nice to relax, eat breakfast, and drink coffee at my own pace. Right? It's nice. That's always the nice thing about, like, days off, is that you can kind of, like, just sort of, like, go at your own speed and not have to worry so much about, like, everything that's happening. I'm a huge fan of, like, days off and, like, doing things at your own pace. I especially like being able to wake up without an alarm and just sort of, like, get the cake, get the cake, get the cake. It's burning. Yes, I did have a cat, 15 years old. Her name was Citrus. She was an orange. Oh, orange female cats are super rare. Oh my goodness. She lived for 15 years. It's about average, ripe old age there. Respectable orange lady. Super fun cat. Someone made too many batters, too many fruit frostings. The bird mittens told you when no more belly rubs. Oh, I've never had a cat that liked belly rubs. Never. Never ever. She flop on your lap and that was her job. Fair, fair, fair. Who cakes bacon? Someone's not making a batter. It's not hard, guys. Just stay at your stations. 3, 6, 9, 120, 150, 165, 68, 168 right now. I sent a picture of one of the boys to the pets channel of your Discord. The one sleeping on my feet currently. She flop on your lap and that was your job. Commence with the belly rubs, human. Let me check the Discord, guys. Give me a sec. Just gotta do my job. It's... This is the sleepy little boy. His name is Belly. He's the oldest one. He's over 2 years old now. Aww. 2 years old and just getting fixed. Wow. Look at him though. Happy little bean. So, like, someone's slow with their batters. Or is this a new cake? This might be a new cake. Aww. What a cutie. With the cone on, it's like he very much fits his names there. This party is for 60. I'm actually late to a different party right now, because I actually signed up for another one for 100 cakes as well that was starting at 10, so 5 minutes ago. But I'm like, these guys should be almost finished. Should. 15, 21, 24. So we should only have like 2 more rounds. This one, and then 1 more after this. And then I'm gonna have to run. So I'm supposed to be doing things, but I'm not too worried about the next party because we're over prep on Sweet Leaf. So even if I'm a little late, it should still be okay. Last cake. Last cake here at this person's blocked. Okay, here. Where's the one that I'm late for? Here. Perfect. I don't know if I'm in the right spot, but I've just kind of picked a counter. This is the person who left the other party early. But I'm here now, too. Okay. So now that we're here, I've just been coned. If you have Sweetleaf Sasha, this party seems like it has space left. But yeah, you're doing like over prep on the Sweetleaf, essentially. I've just been coned. Why are they coming to look at me? What can I do for you? This one seems to be going a lot faster. A lot of these other names were at the other cake party too. Lua, Zasperia. There's a few others I recognized. We're just making some cake. If you want, after I finish with this cake party, I'd be willing to run around Bahari and gather some sweet leaf with you. This one seems to be going really fast, so yeah, but I'm not going to be able to count to know how many cakes we've done, just because I have the cakes from the other party still in my pocket. That's a fun one, isn't it? Oops. Of course. Of course. Guys, when I make invitations, it's a very, like, everyone's welcome. It's not like it's an exclusive party unless you want it to be. Like, if you're like, no, girls' night, you know, then Schrodinger's crashed our girls' night. I'm sorry. Like, he's here now. Hey, baby. Did I stretch? I'm gonna start doing things. Not sure what things I don't, not sure, but things. See you later, loves. Have a wonderful day, Quill, and congrats on the new job. I was in the middle of making my sweet leaf. You happy boy, baby. My old man. Yeah. Yeah. My pretty babe. My pretty Bob. My pretty Bob. I also don't know how many cakes they did in the like 5 minutes before I got here. So that's a thing too. I'm curious though how much money we'll come away with. We should have over 100 cakes from this because we did 60 at the first party. And we're gonna end up doing probably not the full 100 from this one, but we'll be pretty close, I think. I do have a question regarding the plotters. To unlock the final nameplate, it would be easier for you to post on the list next week. Post my plot in the Paleo server as well. Honestly, the Paleo server, the general Paleo server, is not going to get you the votes that you need. The problem with the regular Paleo server is people will say they visited your plot. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Keep going, keep going. Oh my god, we got the fucking fish. The fish, the fish. Oh my gosh, guys. They're never gonna let me back in the party. Oh no. Where's a fish chopper? Yeah. Sorry. Oh my gosh. No, I'm in the wrong tab. Oh. Just suddenly making a Pokeball, you know? Like... Oh dear. Oh, I'm so sorry. Cake party and suddenly we're making Pokeballs. Don't worry about it. It happens. Get down. Oi. Psst. Get out of it. You know you're not allowed in stuff like that? Shoo. You're being a rebel. I mean, I could eat it. I don't know what it does for you. That gives you quite a bit of focus there. Honestly, though, with the cake parties, I find it's not even worth it to eat because cakes themselves use so much of your focus bar when you do it that you're just never going to be able to keep up with it, especially not with the quantity of cakes you're making for a cake party. And so it's like, why bother trying kind of like mentality, honestly? Because it's just like, meh. Oh my gosh, the chop-up blushes. Look at them all. Look at them all. Little families. Happy little families of them. There goes my focus bar, guys. I'm trying to make another Pokeball. I can't be trusted. I can't be trusted, guys. Take it away. Take it away from me. If I do it twice, they're never gonna forgive me. Once, they're like, ha ha ha, funny joke. You do it twice, you're dead to them. You know? Sweet leaf. Trying to be vigilant. I was gonna pull off my sweater, guys, and then I remembered that I don't actually have anything under my sweater. Except for, you know. Now, son, don't touch that cactus. Sweet leaf. Paying attention, guys. Paying attention. Do you ever have those moments where you just have, like, obscure realizations where you're like, underneath our clothes, we're all naked. Your bones are wet. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. It's true, though. They are. Oh, I'm not stirring, apparently. Sweet leaf. We're just making all the cakes tonight right now. Then we'll go right around Bahari for a bit with everyone, if they're wanting to. It's interesting. This Nami person, who's the host, isn't the starter. She's like making batter or something. What's wrong, Hema? Did you not like our obscure realizations? Too obscure for you? Sweet leaf. Hema doesn't like the idea of being naked underneath her clothes. You know, the people who are like never nudes? They would hate that. That would be like when I told my friend, one of my friends, she's like, I don't eat anything from a pig because pigs don't sweat. Like, it wasn't a religious conviction, right? And yet she would eat bacon. And I legitimately looked at her one day and was like, bacon comes from pigs, you know? And she kind of looked at her bacon sandwich and she was like, walking away from that. I say, what's going on Roxy with another hey, bringing back He-Man. We love it. I'm here for it, guys. He-Man was our most popular emote last year. I don't think that's going to be the case this year. Can I help you? Hey, you got your butt in my face. What's going on? Oh, I'm sleeping on the job again. Hey, Alice is coming back because she noticed Roxy's. They don't. That's why they take mud baths. Stay cool, because they can't sweat to cool off. At least that's what I've heard. But I'm like, let me Google this. Wait, someone else can Google it while I make cake, but I kind of want to Google it myself. Pigs have only a limited number of functioning sweat glands, so they only sweat a small amount, and what little sweat they do produce doesn't much affect their body temperature. According to Google. Ash just showed me a camping recipe for the wooden chopper. Where to get said recipe? You should be able, like, if you have a tent, if you've ever placed a tent on your plot, you unlock the inspiration for the camping set. And you can get it through the inspirations. Hey, Roxy! How you doing, bestie? Good morning to you. You at work now? Or are you still getting ready for your day? Oh, I forgot to make a leaf. I'm sleeping on the job. You're at work. Slay Queen, you got this. They do sweat a little. They have sweat glands, just not a lot compared to their body size. They do sweat a little, though. But I think it's like they don't sweat enough, kind of thing. Are you going to Austin for the weekend? Ooh, that sounds like fun. Are you going to see a certain other bestie while you're there? I see a Sasha online. I'm going to see Dan and Phil YouTubers in a show. I know who they are. Dan's like existential crisis videos that he used to do. Aha. I knew that. I totally knew you were still in Dubai. Of course I knew that. Like, so if you've got a tent, like the makeshift tent, and you've placed it on your plot at any point, like I don't actually have one on my plot, but I still unlocked the stuff. But yeah, my friend, she was offended by pigs and their lack of sweat. And she was like, I don't eat anything from them. And yet she was eating bacon. And I was just like, let me ruin this for you. Because I'm that friend, do you know? Right. But I'm sad though, I'm gonna leave the bobbies. Oh, and I'm sure they'll miss you, but it's only for the weekend. Maybe they'll have a wild house party while you're gone. And you'll come back and it'll just be like the next morning after a frat party. Cat style. Did you get them, Sasha? Did you build the tent? I craft now! Get it! Goodness, they're moving fast. Illy Bessie Rogsy, tricks are for kids. If only you could take them with you. Bestie, but I hope you're feeling better. I know this was a rough week for you. Just know how much we appreciate and love you. I want to work hard. Just make it acknowledge everything you do. Oh, Bestie! Thank you so much for the kind words. It's been a really rough week, guys, but today was so much amazingly better, to the point that, like, I felt like puking almost all day, and yet I went to work and stayed at work because it was such a better atmosphere, and the kids were really kind and wonderful, and they made me want to stay and teach them, you know? Like, the difference. If it had been my other school, guys, I would have been like, you on your own. To heck with y'all. To heck with ya. But it was my really nice school. So I was like, I want to do this for y'all. So I stuck around and did the classes because they deserved my presence and my effort. You're a weird one, Schrodinger, but I love you. Right. Poor bub with the cone. It'll come off eventually, though, guys. The cones aren't permanent. You know? Maybe. Yar. Little head poop. Thanks, Bubba. Hi. You know, the sad thing is I still have so much of, like, the gnocchi basil pasta left, and I should have been having it for dinner tonight, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because all day long, guys, anytime I would, like, burp, you know, or whatever, I was like, I could taste the gnocchi basil pasta that I'd had the night before as my body's, like, threatening to expel it. And I was just all like, no, no, no. It was pretty rough. And so I just couldn't bring myself to have it tonight. Check stream chat when you can. After I start this next cake, I'll check it. Once I do my sweet leaf. I discovered, guys, you can autopilot the sweet leaf. You just have to tap the button once. Obi watching me play Fortnite. You need to tell him that he should sit farther from the screen. The way he's looking at you like, what? I didn't do it. Oh, Obi. He's definitely got like a floofier face than Schrodinger. Schrodinger's got the very narrow kind of like angular jaw, whereas I feel like Obi's is a little bit like wider. Then Schrodinger's point is not as sharp as Obi's. What a handsome boy, though. Kitty. Kitty. He doesn't look so baby-faced anymore, though.
It's street time. Meow.
Oh, dear gosh. Now is, like, the most terrible time to do it, because this cake party is just going real fast. But we love a challenge. Prepare. Let me try and prepare, guys. I just have to pay attention, because cakes... Okay, the cake layers are baking. They in the oven. I have to start a cake. Hold on. Make sure I don't start a poke bowl. Okay, started a cake. Would you like tuna? Salmon? No. Fish? No. Chicken? Oh, he seems much more interested in the chicken. Okay. Mom, why are you playing the game wrong? Mummy, that's not how we do it. Let's start a cake. Birthday kiss. Cats are really good at giving you, like, bombastic side eye. They're just all like, you know, like, they know what's up. Gotta start a cake. Two for the Schrodinger. Two for Copernicus. Two for you. Two. Oh no, I didn't do. Two for you. Two for you. And you can have extra. Because you're a good boy. You're a good bean. Sue's pro streamer. Getting the kids treats. And making the sweet leaves. Get you guys back over here. Well, I still have Copernicus's treats. Hopefully he shows up at some point, and it'd be good. We're making cake tonight, right now, guys. Just attending some cake parties. Just some casual cake parties. Hey, Cookie! How you doing, CC? How's your day going? Hey, baby. Come here. I'm hanging in there. How are you? Doing better today, but it's been a rough week for me. You know. But tomorrow's Friday. And we got this. I just decided to join some like random cake parties tonight. Make some money, as one does. We have so many cakes in our pockets. I'll show you in a minute. You can kind of see now. Hey, Yahima. Hiya, Gray. A friend from Sunday D&D, one of his cats, whenever one of us would show up to pick him up, she would just sit on top of the drive with a glum face and glare. We have dubbed her the judgmental cat. Affectionately judgy. She's like, you're stealing my human. What are you doing? Return them to me at once. I require their services. Was it good, Copernicus? Got treats as well. Did I make a sweet leaf, guys? I'll assume I did. If not, I'll just miss out on a cake. Judge Caddy. Nothing. I haven't done Halloween in I don't know how long, guys. I'm a gamer. I always wonder when people like wander around at cake parties. It's like, what are you doing? I guess anything to save off the boredom. It's like, do your jobs. Arlo! Of course, Cece's gonna have amazing costumes. I'm gonna guess. Did you do like Ace Attorney themed costumes? That's my guess. Also, I think it's adorable that you're making costumes for your pet. Pet Jooms. Not this year. He's going as a Houndour. Oh, and are you his Pokemon trainer? That's cute, though. Oh my god. I haven't done Halloween since I was, like, a kid. My parents, like, by the time I was in high school, my parents were like, you're too old for this. No more. And that was kind of the end of it. In my country, we have something like Halloween, but it's the end of winter. Interesting. Do kids go door to door and get candy? Kind of vibe? Or is that a little bit different too? I'm curious to hear. Japan doesn't really have Halloween either. Like, only in recent years have they started having, like, quote-unquote Halloween parties. But they don't really, like, do Halloween the same way we would do it in, like, North America. We go to our door and we ask them trick or treat, but for pancakes or candies. Oh my gosh, give me pancakes! Dress up scary to chase away winter. Okay, I'm down for this event. What day is it? What day? What country? I'm just gonna be like, pancakes or pancakes. I'll bring my own maple syrup. I'm Canadian, you know, like, it's our thing. We just carry a flask of it with us at all times. We have to consume a little bit daily, every hour, or we die. True Canadian facts. If we don't consume maple syrup regularly, we die. Yeah, send me pancakes! I should make sure they're, like, well preserved. Oh my god, Copernicus. Maple syrup, yeah. The secret's out, guys. It's not actually water, it's maple syrup. It's quite viscous. You know, it's not like a molasses, which would take forever to pour. You know, maple syrup's quite liquidy. So it's good. You know, you can just take a swig. And it provides like a nice coating down your throat there. Oh, I might need to quickly start a sweet leaf. Give me a sec. Before I drink some of my more maple syrup here. Sweet leaf. Got it. Tastes like Canada. You got a Steam Deck! Nice! Has it come yet? Or are you still waiting on that part? That's what I'm actually playing on right now, is my Steam Deck. So I have my Xbox controller attached to it. The fact that you've played on it means that you have it in hand, so there you go. People can make their... Give me a sec. Gotta start a cake. People and kids make their own mass, and in the evening they burn giant wood statues, dance, and sing around it. That sounds like fun! But I'm in it for the pancakes. Let's be real. I haven't tried a controller on it. Because, like, for me, because I have mine set up for, like, streaming and stuff, you have to have it in desktop mode, and it has to be in a dock, so you can't hold it to do it for streaming. That now I'd end up having to, like, constantly be, like, looking down at it. No! Not sure what it's called, but the tradition come from the Jewish. Interesting. But yeah, so I have a controller, a mouse, and a keyboard attached to the dock for my Steam Deck that I got. I just have like an off-brand dock. I didn't get the actual Steam one.